to Property Investing with Abby. On today's episode, I've got my business partner, Gordy Duckfield, with me. Now, Gordy is an off-plan investment specialist. He works with particular clients and he helps them build wealth. This year alone, he's helped them build over £50 million worth of wealth. Today, we're talking about the one piece of advice we received that helped us go on to create millions in wealth ourselves. So, Gordy, over to you first.
The one piece of advice that I got was everything was my fault and to accept 100% responsibility for everything. So as humans, we're very easy to blame everything around us. So when I truly understood that everything was in my hands, I was capable of anything, but it's my responsibility, I was able to move forward. And I always say it, if you're successful, it's your fault. If you're a failure in your eyes, it's also your fault.
We were coaching a student this week, weren't we?
Yep.
And we were helping them with their lives, where they're going on with their property, investing their wealth. And the thing that I really loved when you were coaching them, Gordy, is you would not let them give excuses, because they had all the excuses, and you can have all the excuses, but you kept them focused on getting the result.
100%.
I think that's a huge piece of advice, because how often do we do it to ourselves? Never mind about wealth, but about getting fit. Weight loss. I've got a million excuses why I, every Friday night, like to have chocolate, order a takeaway, maybe drink wine. It's not the best for my body, but I can tell you because I've had a stressful week, I'm busy, I'm a multimillionaire, my kids. But if you cling on to them excuses, you will never ever go and get the results that you deserve.
You know, we all make excuses every single day. But it's holding yourself accountable to those excuses.
Another good point you made this week when we were coaching one of our students was about pity party. So if I'm having a stressful week, you know, my mum will go, oh, poor you, maybe it's too much, maybe you shouldn't do this. And you don't want people that are part of your pity party and that will help you with these excuses. You want the people that don't allow you to do the excuses and help you focus on the result.
If something's not going right, what humans will tend to do is go and find someone else that's in the same position or a worse position, and you'll both sit down and you'll both discuss why life's so rubbish and you're not doing this because of X, Y, Z, and you're all sad for yourself. Instead of just get over it, move on. You know, what you should do is find someone that's going to challenge you, bring you up, elate you, not someone that's going to join your pity party club. That's not going to do anything for you. Make you feel good for a bit, it's not going to help you.
That's why your network's so important, isn't it?
100%.
Because I was listening to a group of mums at the school and they were all saying why they couldn't afford to go abroad this year. You know, holidays are expensive, inflation going up, all of this they can't afford. Not one of them stepped out of that pity party and asked the question that how could you? They were so focused on the excuse, and then everybody was agreeing with the excuse, that not one of them stepped out of it and went the other way. And that's difficult because 99% of people are part of that pity party. They want the excuses, they don't want the result.
That is why your network's important, you know, and I'm not saying cut out those people from your life, but limit the time that you spend with them.
So the one piece of advice from me, and I'd love to get your view on this, is risk. I was taught to play it safe. And the one piece of advice that I got was you're actually risking everything, staying in the system. It will never give you the life that you want. I'm not saying stupid risk because you get educated, you get the guidance, but risk that will help you build. Not everything's worked, I've made mistakes, but I am now sat here where I am today, not having to have a job, living the life that I truly want to live because I took the risk. Yet so many of us are afraid of taking that, aren't we?
But I think it depends what you class as a risk, because for me, a risk is staying in a job and not moving forward. To me,
Correct.
that's the risk. Trying a business, failing at a business, that's not risky. For anyone that's listening, to think that you're going to come in and be 100% successful without failing, you're wrong, you will fail. And if you can't fail and get back up, don't do it. You know, move on, find something else, just stay in your job. But for me, risk is staying where you are. That to me is scary, and that's for me, you know, that's why I always say to my students or the people that I'm working with, or the clients I'm helping build wealth with, sitting still is risky. You know, you're either moving forward or you're going back the way.
Too many people stay in jobs for years that they hate because they're safe and they get paid. Too many people stay in bad relationships and marriage because it's all they've ever known. They don't want to take that risk, they don't want to make that change. And I think it's all about accepting change and accepting risk to ultimately build where you want to be in life. So if you want to make your life the best, the rest of your life, the best of your life, if you want to take the risk, if you want to stop listening to excuses and start getting results, then click the link and download a copy of my Amazon best-selling book. This is going to help you get where you want to be. And I'll see you on next week's episode of Property Investing with Abby.